Hello and welcome. Yes, we are back now with Rent a Girlfriend. And we're on season 2, episode 12. Now this is the last episode of the Rent a Girlfriend franchise. We just covered volume 12. This episode focuses on volume 12 and a little bit of volume 13, leading towards the whole movie arc thing where, the crowdfunding arc. And then we're gonna get another arc probably towards season 4 of the Hawaii trip arc. That arc is more serious than any other arc. But when Rent a Girlfriend was... Let me tell you a little story, though. Rent a Girlfriend. When I first saw this, I was kind of thrilled to see a rom-com like this. I mean, if we look at all the history of rom-coms, this right here is number one. And we can make an argument about this, but I gotta put this number one over Nisekoi, over We Never Learn. Hell, I'll put this over the quintessential quadruplets. But other than that, Chizuru, when she first appeared, and they show every character, I had her third place. At first, it was Sumi, Ruka, Chizuru, Mami. But then, after seeing why Chizuru's going through this, her backstory explains it all. And because of that, I had to put her over Ruka. Now, everybody in the world is putting her dead last because she's the basic girl. She's so basic that there's nothing trade about her. I mean, by basic, I mean you got Sumi, who's the shy one, Ruka, who's obsessed with Kazuya, trying to be the girlfriend. You got Mami, who's the ex with her bitch ass, which everybody hate. But then there's Chizuru, where it's just what is Chizuru? What's her personality? What is her? What's her? Like that. That's the problem. That was the thing. Now, we're getting a season 3. And I'm not even surprised by the fact that we're getting a season 3 of the Rent a Girlfriend franchise. I'm not even surprised. Because Rags is right now the most talked about rom-com out there. You see, here's where I find it interesting. I understand people are leaving this series because of how long it is, how many chapters, how many volumes, and you waited for the right moment to what's taking so long for them to even hook up? What's taking so long to confess? What's taking them so long to just be with each other, all that shit? I get that. But the thing is, you can't rush the Rent a Girlfriend franchise. You can't rush a manga artist. Because if you rush them and then they get to an end and then they make the ending so cheesy, that's so stupid so enough, then there was no point of buying buying volumes anyway. But that's my point. But when it comes to rom-coms, I get it. But the thing is, it takes time and precision. So that's why getting a season 3, I'm not surprised. Because the way I see it, I think season 3 is going to cover volume 13 and 14 and 15 at best. I think they're going to cover all of that. But let's get right to the review of Rent a Girlfriend season 2, the final. Now, I like to exploit myself. I like to go shout out crazy because, dude, the emotions of this hit me. So, we see Chizuru working so effing hard. Visiting her grandma every day. Going to acting school. Auditioning for plays. For being a lead role. And going on this Rent a Girlfriend thing, And, she's trying so hard. And that's the thing. People not seeing this. I don't know why y'all put her dead last. I don't know why. Stop that. And then we see Chizuru, we see Chizuru didn't make the cut. She trying so hard and she didn't make the cut. And then she goes to see her late grandpa, This is why I got a little teary just watching this episode. From the manga, yeah. But when they did this and they make this into an anime version, I wasn't. It was sad to see this again. It was sad to see this. It's like when you read Naruto, and I love the Naruto franchise. It's like when you see Jiraiya's death, reading it for the first time. You want to tear up and like, but then when you watch the anime of it, you want to cry again, and that's what this did. But this episode did give us something a little more about Chizuru's backstory as to why she's in this, why she wants to become an actress. So here's how the summary goes. Chizuru was a delinquent girl. Those delinquent girls in anime that beat up the boys and the girls like a badass. That was her. Her grandpa and grandma took her in, her loss of her mother and her father. But still, you look at this and, she beating the crap out of them like a badass tomboy. But other than that, the grandpa was like, you gotta do something. You gotta wish, dreams still come true. You gotta work hard. You gotta educate yourself, all that stuff. Young Chizuru at the time didn't, a seventh grader, she didn't know what's like, so boring. I don't want to do this shit. He's like one of those spoiled kids who's like, I don't want to do nothing. I'm tired of this bull. I ain't doing nothing. That kind of attitude. So Chizuru's grandpa decides to, go to the shrine and make dreams come true. You could do this, Then, as she was reading books, she sees a photo of her grandma, and she sees the DVD. She went to the movies. She had enough money to go to a movie, and that's what she saw. She loved the movies. She loved the movie. She loved the actors, the actresses. She loves how people perform, all that. And then when when she sees her grandma's movie that she was in, that we found out that her grandma used to be a prodigy actress. She was a prodigy, unlike any other. As she watches it with her grandma, she fell in love with it to the point where she I want to become an actress. I want to become an actress like my grandma. That right there is inspiration. That right there is inspiration. If you got this dream because of what your parents or your grandparents, uncle, whatever, that right there is your inspiration as to why you want to do this. Take it from me. With the whole YouTube I'm doing. The inspiration I'm doing YouTube is because I've seen famous YouTubers do this kind of thing, like for Neverworld and GigUp. But still, they do this kind of thing. And I think a few YouTubers who I watch is the reason why I do this thing. So thank you. But you get that's inspiration right there. So, it costs a lot of money. Acting class takes a lot of money, and I truly agree with that one. Acting costs a lot of bread. So, we see her grow, towards in high school where she's studying to become an actress, learning the ways, even, money's tight, Now, this is where we get a little upset. Truck-kun. We can all joke about Truck-kun this, Truck-kun that in any anime. Zombieland Saga, the first episode got me rolling. The moment she left the house, boom, get hit by a truck. Okay, that's that. But this Truck-kun's a total ass. How you not see the red light? And you want to drive in and hit Chizuru's grandpa like that? Are you fucking serious? He was in a huge car accident. Oh my God. He was in a massive car accident. They said truck driver got distracted, didn't see the red light. Really? That's what you guys get. Pay attention to the lights. And then after that, Chizuru was, after that, she rushed into the hospital to see her grandma crying. And while they're still in the operating room, this is why I like her. This is why she's second best. I'm not putting over Sumi, but that's here and there. She went to the shrine that her grandpa said, if you go up there, you wish dreams will come true, bless the gods or whatnot. So she did. She took off her shoes and socks, and ran up to the shrine and prayed. Ran downstairs, ran up again, ran downstairs, went up again, back and forth, back and forth. I'm like, oh my God, she is trying so hard for her grandpa's sake. So that's what she's been doing. Praying, run down. Pray, run down. With bare feet, by the way. And then when she rushed into the hospital, her grandpa's last word was, wish dreams come true. And in that moment, beep, that. You know, it's very like, this is why I like Rent a Girlfriend. Every character has a backstory. You gotta know why they act like this. You gotta know why they're doing this. Laruka's backstory with a heart problem, okay, acceptable. Chizuru's backstory, that too. Now, Mommy's backstory, do I hate her still? Yeah. But her backstory is like, really? But my point is, for those of you who put Chizuru, for those of you who said Chizuru was basic, for those of you who put her 4th place, stop that. No. She could be in the top 3, but don't ever put her dead last. That's all I'm saying. Her backstory really touched a lot of people. It made me cry a little bit just seeing his grandpa going like that. I mean, seeing her grandpa die like that. That's fucked up. And then with the grandma, her diagnosis, she ain't got time left, and we know how that is gonna end up. But that's here and there. Okay. Now, she's crying and all that. Then I like how she turned to a 180. Because at one point she was crying, holding her grandpa's photo, and then turned to 180. It was like, Kazuya opened the door. He's like, Kazuya was like, Chizuru, you there? She's like, 180. She's like, I'm going to help you. He's like, I'm going to help you make a movie. I'm going to help you fund this crowdfunding thing and just be part of it. We're going to make a fundraiser where you become the best actress. I will work so hard. And remember, I have a business major. And you know what's funny? After reading every chapter of Rent a Girlfriend, I just forgot Kazuya has a business major. I just forgot. I think that's the one thing I forgot. I forgot that he's a fucking his business is just major in business. I forgot. But anyway, other than that, moving on. He wants to help out Chizuru in many ways. Now, Chizuru got no other choice. But you gotta love the crowdfunding. The only thing what I like about this is Sumi. Sumi right there. She's like, crowdfunding. Google it. Props for Sumi. Best girl. Props for Sumi for giving us the opportunity to know what crowdfunding means. You know what I mean? Thanks, Sumi. I'll look it up next. I'll look it up too. Thank you, Sumi. Anyway, Chizuru comes in and she was all red. Like we see Chizuru, most of the time we see Chizuru's red when she's angry or blushing. But in that moment, as soon as the doors open, she had that mouth covered with the red sadness. She's like, can you make a movie? And he's like, I can do this. You gotta trust me on this. You gotta love. See, Kazuya's getting a lot of hate, and I get that. He gets a lot of hate, and I understand that. But you gotta love Kazuya's determination. Kazuya may be the guy who's so nervous, panicking, making these dumb choices. But you gotta admit, Kazuya trying so hard to help Chizuru in many, many ways. So you can't take that away. So you gotta give him props for at least doing things what he's supposed to do, rather than just being fidgeting and all that. At least give him that. Now, at the end, this is where people are gonna be like, what the fuck? Okay, here's where this gets interesting. I want to take a moment to show y'all this. Okay, right here. So the end of season 3, the ending credits, shows us what we are gonna suspect. One, you got Sumi with her own series, Rent a Really Shy Girlfriend, because Sumi's all confident now. She's like, she's ready now. You got Ruka, who's seeing Kazuya change, like in terms of like he's focused. He ain't drinking out with his buddies. He's not talking to Ruka, and he's not doing anything. He's helping out Chizuru. So that's one thing. So he sees she sees a certain thing. And mommy's bitch ass is just going through text like texting like a freaking thought, whatever. Just texting. She has no life. She has no freaking life. All she's doing now is trying to figure out this whole diamond app thing and then use it for her own scam. And Chizuru, she's working really hard. She's like, men are idiots. I get that. I mean, yeah, no, not men, all idiots, okay? But that's here and there. But if you look, guys, if you look very closely, if y'all look very closely at the end of the credits, well, not towards the end, like somewhere towards during the ending credits, you see that hair color, the black and blue hair color. All right. This one right here. She appears next. She appears in the next episode. Next season. This one right here. Minnie. Minnie is gonna appear next season. I really thought they were gonna put her in this season like a cameo, like show her face, and then just like that's it, the end of the season. But that's how it is. That's here and there. So overall, I know this video long, but bear with me on this one. Overall, this episode was really good. I mean, it has so much emotion in this one, especially the first half of this episode. I mean, it almost brought people to tears just seeing how and why Chizuru became what she is. Why she's doing this whole rent-to-girlfriend. Why she's in this whole rent-to-girlfriend. Why she doing this for the money. Why, like, what's her goal? Like, why she wants to become an actress. And all the answers all right there. This crowdfunding thing, props for Sumi for giving that answer. So, yeah. So, that's pretty much it. And then Minnie, we're going to get Minnie episode. We're going to get Minnie debut in season 3. So, I look forward to that. And again, I'm not surprised that we're getting a season 3. Now, big question is, which is better? Season 1 or season 2? And I think, in my eyes, season 2, because season 2 gave us more details. Season 2 gave us more of the drama than it is in season 1. That's how it is. Now, the opening, though, I like the first opening. I really do. And the ending of season 1 was more funnier. I mean, the season 1 had like the soda jerking thing with Kazuya, and then you got them. Then you season 2 ending, you got all 4 of them just going out. So it was like one was comedy ending, the second one was more like pure, pure friendship type vibe. And overall though, I give Rent to Girlfriend season 2 an 8 out of 10. Pretty good. I give it an 8. Now, it's going to be better when Minnie makes her debut, because that's when Minnie's going to be like the whole helping out Kazuya, making, a lot of helping out with this crowdfunding thing. But yeah. So I look forward for season 3, and I'm pretty sure everyone is still collecting the Rent to Girlfriend franchise. I'm still collecting more. I still have a lot right now. So when there's more volumes, more Rent to Girlfriend. When there's more Rent to Girlfriends, more wall scrolls are coming around with Sumi. But it is what it is. So, thank you for watching my reviews of the Rent to Girlfriend season 2. I'll see y'all in season 3, and let's see where it is. Let's see where it's happening.